objectives that we are going to go over in this presentation are first, the available databases we have in medical literature, the steps of literature search process, and how we should take those steps to perform an appropriate literature review searching techniques, and how we can improve our searches, mesh keywords, and accessing the literature using different databases. And we are going to demonstrate how to run an advanced search in PubMed, and probably, if we have time, in Google Scholar. So we have several databases, and some of the most famous ones are, as you might know, PubMed, which is part of Medline, CINHL, which is a part of EBSCO, Embase, and Science Direct, that are founded by Elsevier, ProQuest, and Google Scholar. So Google Scholar is obviously the most comprehensive one, while it is the least professional as customizable. As you know, like, you can have a less advanced search using Google Scholar, while you have access to a more robust database and more robust source of papers. So how should we do a literature review? What are the first steps? First, we must know that we have to break down the research question and our hypothesis. We should break them down to a main concept. We have to gather keywords, and every keyword has variations. For example, if you are looking at education, you might also want to look for learning. You might also want to look for training. So you have to check different databases, different websites, more official websites like those ending with .gov or .edu. Wikipedia is also another good resource for finding variations of different keywords. We have to be able to combine the concepts and conduct an advanced search using different fields of the search. We have to use filters to kind of modify, refine, and specify our search strategy. And last but not least, we have to learn how to use mesh terms and mesh keywords. So as an example, in PubMed, as you can see here, we provided a question. Our question is, can online learning improve the quality of care in limited resource orthopedic settings? I don't know if my image over here blocks the text. So yeah, I'm just going to move it. So as you can see, I highlighted some of the keywords in this topic. And for example, for online learning, we might also look for online education, virtual learning, and remote education, etc. Quality of care can be also interpreted as healthcare quality, orthopedic care. All these keywords can mean the same. Limited resource centers, we can also say austere settings, low income settings, poor settings. So how can we find these keywords? We will go over it next, but you will always learn more keywords while you are searching the internet, while you are searching on the web. As you can see in this picture, you can search for your primary topic using the primary search box here over on PubMed website. But as you can see, there is an advanced mode. So using an advanced mode will give you a better result. And as you can see, you can find PubMed database using NCBI or using PubMed.gov directly. So here's the example of an advanced search. As you can see, you can choose the field. You can search like within an abstract. You can search among keywords. You can search in the full text of the papers. You can see you can search among different parts of any publication, any literature. And by using and, or not, you can tell PubMed AI-based search strategy how to look for the literature that you want. We will go over this searching techniques later, but this is just to give you an overview of how an advanced search looks like. So What are the useful techniques? Truncation. Truncation means, for example, if you are looking for education, you might also want to look for educate, educational. So different words starting with educate. So you can use these asterisks over here and just write the first letters like EDU, CAT, and the rest you can just put the asterisks over here. And the PubMed search strategy will also look for all these words by using this technique. Quotation marks. It keeps terms together. If you want to look for online education, you have to put it in quotation mark. You cannot just write online education. Parentheses. Parentheses are used to combine concepts. For example, you want to look for online education, orthopedic training, virtual training, or virtual learning, something like that. So first, you use the truncated word educate plus asterisk. Then you put an and in parentheses, you are putting online or virtual, which means the search strategy will look either for online or virtual word among the parts of the paper that you have put there. And then you are putting and, which means after finding the first two parts, it will look for the third word, which is ortho. So why I use asterisk after P? Because some people, some institutions write orthopedics with AE, some use E. So you don't know which one they use. So it's better to just put the asterisk after P. Boolean operators, and or not. Sometimes you do not want to add some words or have some words in your search strategy. For example, you are looking for online education and not on-campus education. So you just put a word not and then put on-campus in parentheses there. So your search strategy will not look for on-campus. How to look for mesh keywords. As you can see here, you can choose among the options that NCBI PubMed provides for you to look for mesh keywords. Here, I'm just going to stop my presentation and bring up this part on the website. So as you can see, I choose mesh over here. And for example, I want to look for education. So I want to see what are the other words for education. I just write the word education, and this search gives me this word. Education means acquisition of knowledge as a result of instruction in a formal course of study. When I click on it, it will give me different words that can be used instead of education. I can choose among these words, I can have all of them, but it's good to have some of these words in my search strategy, not to miss any literature. And you can see, like education is defined in different terms here. So this is one of the ways that you can use this search to find different meanings for one word, and you just don't miss anything. So getting back to the presentation, how to access the literature. Of course, open access repositories like PubMed Central or some other websites that you might know can provide you free access to the literature. ResearchGate, sometimes the researchers, institutions share their publications for free. You can also connect with them, ask them to give you the paper. Another method is to contact the corresponding author or the author of the paper, one of the authors who might have access to the full text, local libraries, or even purchase from the journal. Another way, which is fun, and if you have someone with the title of medical librarian in your institution, he or she can provide some guidance for you, or maybe like access to the paper. Another method that is worth trying is to look for the paper on Google Scholar. Sometimes you don't know some of the databases that the papers might be shared on. So using these search modules will help you find them.